All right, this is the May 2011 paper 1, problem 2, and we see that we've got sort of a basic statistics problem. Dental fillings for a group of 25 children. So 4 children had 0 fillings, 3 children had 1 filling, and so on. And they're asking us to calculate the value of Q. We are told in the problem that there are 25 children in total, and so we know that the total frequency has to be equal to 25. And again, if I were going to show some work for this problem, 25 minus, I'll add up the values that I do know, 4 plus 3 plus 8 plus 4 plus 1, and that's equal to Q. So after I do that arithmetic, I know that the value of Q is equal to 5. Again, you'd be doing your working in the box. I just don't have room on my Promethean flip chart screen here. And you don't have to show work. If you calculate the value of 5 without showing work and you've done it correctly, you will get full marks. But if you accidentally put something in your calculator incorrectly, especially on something that was worth 2 marks, if they can see the method, even though you've made a mistake, you'll still get partial credit. Now the instructions tell us to use the graphing calculator to find the mean and the median and the standard deviation. So let's just refresh our memory on how we do that. I'm going to go to Stat, Edit, and I'm going to clear my lists by going up to List 1 and hitting Clear, and List 2 and hitting Clear. You don't want to hit Delete because your whole list will be deleted. If that happens to you, don't panic. Just reset your calculator. So in List 1, I'm going to put my values of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I'm going to put the frequencies into List 2. And I want to refresh your memory on how to find one variable statistics with frequencies entered into List 2. So I've got 4, 3, 8, 5. That was the 5 that we calculated in Part A. 4 and 1. And I want to make sure that I have the same number of pieces of data in List 1 as List 2, which I do. Now, I calculate, I go to Statistics, and I'm going to calculate one. Now, these are one variable statistics. The only variable I have is number of fillings. It just happens that I've put frequency into List 2. So I'm going to click one variable statistics, but I'm going to tell the calculator by clicking L1, L2. It says, hey, I've got one variable statistics in L1, but I've put frequencies in L2. And I hit Enter, and then I see that the mean number of fillings is 2.2. It says I'm allowed to use my graphing calculator to just write that down. The median, so you need to scroll down a bit. There's my median value of 2. In the standard deviation, remember for IB, we're going to use, oops, I got to go scroll back up a little bit. There are 2 values, the sample population and the sample standard deviation and the population standard deviation. For IB, we're going to use the, I'm going to write this, even though you're not going to write this on your IB test, you're going to use that lowercase sigma x, which is 1.3856. But you're going to round that, you're going to call that standard deviation, which is the incorrect notation, but that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to round that to 3 sig fig. So we're going to call that 1.39. And that's going to be your answer for number 3. And that's all you have to do. Just plop that into your calculator and write down the answer.